Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another installment of me trying to beat every single PlayStation 2 game. Today, I'll be beating Bad Boys Miami Takedown, so please, do me a favor and enjoy.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man now give you no break.
Bad Boys Miami Takedown takes place after the second movie when Marcus and Mike find themselves in more action. We start by watching a drug lord, Tulio Mendoza, and a Russian businessman, Akimov, settling their beef and joining forces. With the two of them in business together, there will be plenty of bad guys to take down. On the other side of the city, two TNT agents, Ray Jackson and his partner, Leanne Reed, stop for a quick meal. Jackson waits in the car as Reed goes inside to order. When inside, the car explodes with Jackson inside of it. Reed is very upset about this happening.
Oh my god, no.
Using the distraction of the explosion, two members of the Baby Demons gang kidnap Reed. This is when Marcus and Mike spring into action and start the mission of saving her. We get to the diner and start shooting our way through the gang members. Now, I will say that I like the way the shooting works in this game. The main reason being that you are able to lock onto enemies. This is a lifesaver when it comes to older shooting games. I like it. Anywho, we make it to the back of the diner and rescue Reed. We continue fighting through the arcade before making it out safe. After that, we go to an abandoned house that the Baby Demons are using as a hideout. We take out their watchman, go inside, and fight our way through the house. Once we make it to the top floor, we find the leader of the gang, Basu Williams. We get into a shootout and he manages to escape. Basu finds himself with Tatiana Savin, Akimov's assistant. She tries to get Basu involved with Mendoza in exchange for Baby Demon territory. He doesn't like the offer and calls Tatiana a commie. She then does the reasonable thing and kills him.
Piece of my town!
The Baby Demons then rob a bank, and we are called in to stop them. We clear out the bank, and Tatiana takes the opportunity to try to escape, but she crashes her car and she has to escape on foot. We chase her through the alley, and eventually we decide to split up. Marcus goes into the Little M's restaurant, and we are met by the Russian mafia, who showed up to cover Tatiana's escape. So we fight the Russians through the restaurant until we get to the roof. We chase Tatiana, but she manages to get away by jumping to another rooftop. Meanwhile, Mike was making his way up to that roof. We proceed to chase Tatiana across the rooftops. Due to her head start, she was able to board a gunship and started attacking us. Thankfully, she's a bad shot, and I managed to shoot her down and kill her. Mike and Marcus regroup and discuss plans for the next mission at an art gallery. We arrive at the Ellipse Modern Art Gallery and immediately split up. As Marcus, we start moving and begin to kill Russians. We soon figure out that the gallery is owned by Akimov, the Russian businessman. Now that we know this, we confidently continue the mission. We manage to find and take over the security room. Using the cameras, we see Akimov and Habudi Siro, Mendoza's bodyguard, discussing a deal that will take place on the docks.
I'm the one that'll make this happen, you big dumb sheep!
Then as Mike, we start to make our way through a different part of the gallery. After killing a lot more Russians, we find an elevator and take it to the basement. When we get there, we are met with fumes and have to find a gas mask to protect ourselves. After fighting more Russians, we find out that they were guarding a drug lab, so we destroy it. While escaping, Mike gets outgunned and needs help. We switch back to Marcus and begin to defend Mike. The two of us then fight our way back out of the gallery. All of us then head to the docks to stop whatever deal is going down. Marcus goes in alone and we provide sniper coverage. With help from Leanne, we manage to clear the dock from all the Russians. Marcus goes inside a warehouse and watches the deal between Mendoza and Akimov. While watching, he discovers that Jackson, the agent that supposedly died in the car explosion, was in fact alive and was working with Mendoza.
Holy shit! You ain't gonna believe this, man! Guy doing a deal with Mendoza? It's Ray Jackson!
Then we have to fight our way to the other side of the warehouse. Not only do we have to fight the Russians, we now have to also fight the Colombian cartel. I'm not sure where they came from, but I'll kill them too. We get out of the warehouse and are blocked by a gate. So Mike gives Marcus his sniper rifle and proceeds to get down to Akimov's boat. On the boat, Akimov appears and is holding Leanne hostage. With no other options, Marcus snipes and kills Akimov. While that was happening, Mendoza escaped. Thankfully, Leanne managed to put a tracker on his boat so we knew exactly where he was going. The three of us hopped in a boat and followed him. We arrive at Mendoza's mansion and began fighting our way through his private army of Colombian cartel thugs. We managed to clear out the garden and get inside the mansion. We again kill more thugs inside. Meanwhile, Leanne managed to find Jackson inside and she confronted him. They talked until Mendoza showed up and killed Jackson.
Get the hell!
He then escapes and we continue to chase him down. After killing more people, we come across Ciro, Mendoza's bodyguard. This fight was annoying. He had a minigun that he shot constantly, only allowing for a few seconds to shoot back. And I had to try to avoid the gunfire by only switching between cover. So I slowly but surely took him out before Mike showed up. The two of us continued further into the mansion until we found Mendoza. After a quick confrontation, he got onto his turret and began to fire.
This is war now. You hear me? War!
Can't have a war when your army's already dead. It's just you now, Mendoza. You and me.
This fight was much easier than the last. We simply had to go back and forth, dodging his fire, until we got an angle to shoot him. Once Marcus got close enough, he destroyed Mendoza's turret. With his turret gone, we shot him one last time, killing him. The three of us regroup and walk away triumphant. And that's it. The game's over. This game received mostly negative reviews, and I must say, I agree. The gameplay was very basic. Nothing stood out, and for the most part, I only used the pistol as there really was no need for anything else. The only saving grace was the ability to lock onto enemies. For those reasons, I give the gameplay a 5 out of 10. The story was also very basic. Bad guys show up, kill bad guys, save the day, nothing special. The cutscenes were not very good either. It's clear that this game was simply a money grab. 4 out of 10. Leanne's acting in the first level was impeccable.
Oh my god, no.
11 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching. Please consider dropping a like and maybe even subscribe. Hopefully, I will see you in my next video. Have a terrific rest of your day. Bye bye.